And we're back! Howdy y'all, this is Ethan Bonreal playing Oracle of Ages, and last time we were here, we started off the Crown Dungeon, I believe, and, we actually defeated the mini-boss. So now what we're gonna do is, before I started the recording, I actually checked the map. And it turns out there are 2 or 3 rooms we haven't visited yet. And in the last recording, we couldn't get over the bridge that was in the, previous area. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is check out these rooms I haven't been to yet. And then after that, we'll see what we can do. I believe we're gonna need the dungeon item. I don't know what it is yet, but we're gonna need it to get across that bridge. Or we're gonna have to go across another side to actually access it. So yeah, how are y'all doing? Huh. This is a really easy puzzle. Okay. Oh, yeah, I thought so. So I'm assuming the actual item for this dungeon is like the Cane of Samaria or something that was like in Link to the Past. Basically, it's an item that lets you create blocks that you can use to help complete puzzles. Which is kind of handy, because I mean a lot of puzzles in Zelda basically are you pushing blocks into places. What? Yellow... Okay. Yellow, blue, red. Yellow, blue, red. Yellow, blue, red. Yellow, red, blue. Wait a minute. Yellow, red, blue. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm being really boring in my commentary, aren't I? So how y'all been doing? I'm pretty okay. I haven't really been up to much lately. You know what, I screwed that up. Actually, let me double check. I've been listening to bitch tracks, if y'all don't know what that is. Bitch tracks are basically... Okay, so it should be parallel with the thing, okay. Bitch tracks are basically like club music or house music that I don't know how to explain it. Well, I do, but so basically it's kind of like really dark house music that's made by drag queens. Perfect. You got the Cane of Samaria. Use it to create blocks. I was right. Okay. That's fancy. In any case. It's basically like really dark house music made by drag queens, kind of. But what I really like about it is a lot of the aesthetics in it. And that in a bitch track, you can't really tell who's being made fun of. Because that's one of the other main features of bitch tracks, is that they're usually kind of reading people or making fun of them, or like kind of teasing certain aspects of different communities. And by different communities, I mean it's usually the drag or gay community, but or just people who go to clubs a lot. But it's just very interesting. But I'm really a big fan of them. They're really funny to me, and I like how dark they are, because I actually really like a dark club sound. But anyway, one of the main features of them is you can't really tell who is being made fun of in a bitch track. Because the drag queens, or even, it's not all drag queens, gay men do them too, but the people who do them, often assume a very, like, they assume this personality that's not necessarily inherently a drag one, but so much as, like, they play the role of a person that you would see, like, at a club throughout the song, and they kind of play with that personality type. It's hard to explain. Like, one of my favorite ones is a song called Get Ha. Get H-U, H. And, it's supposed to be Get Her, but that's part of the teasing of the personality, because it's teasing a certain type of pattern of speech, where sometimes people don't, pronounce the ends of words correctly, in air quotes. Which I personally, some people find that problematic, but I think it's okay if it's like someone within your own community doing it a bit. It really depends, because I don't think it's in a particularly negative way so much as in a, just kind of I almost want to say fact of life way. There just are people who talk like that. But anyway, myself included sometimes, actually. But, about that song is that, like, the person who's singing it, her name is Roxy. She's a drag queen. She's actually one of my favorite bitch track makers. But she plays the role of this, woman at a club, or actually really just gay man, or Raffle, who is, basically sees someone who they find unattractive, and so consequently they dislike them instantly. And she's sending all her little, minions, because the thing, it's like, she's like assuming this queen bee mentality, do you know what I mean? Like, alpha, pardon my French, alpha bitch, so to speak. And she's basically like, I see someone I'm not attracted to, I have to destroy them, and she sends her little underlings out to, like, get her. And that's what basically the song is about. She's just like, she's stating all these things this person is doing that she doesn't like, and she's like, you need to get her. Or somebody get her. And then she talks about, mid-song, she's like, how dare she talk to me, or how dare she look at my boyfriend, like that. And then she's like, I'll push her down backwards, or I'll push him down the stairs backwards. It's just very interesting. And incidentally, like, part of the amusement for me is because, like, in that kind of situation, I know that it's probably not even really, her boyfriend. It's just some random dude that this person is attracted to. And, and, I don't, see, it's really hard to explain, like, you have to, I guess, you have to really be involved in, like, that kind of club scene, or just, like, with a certain type of gay male to, like, really understand it, but it's just, like, they see someone they're attracted to, and they're like, oh, he was so into me, and then, like, when someone moves in on that unspoken romance they apparently have, they get really pissed, and they're like, I have to kill that bitch for stealing my man that I haven't even talked to. But it's just very interesting. Oh shit, I need to get out of here before I get shot again. But I really enjoy that about bitch tracks. They're just very... They really play with a certain aspect of communities that really isn't really talked about. And incidentally, that's a really great bitch track too. And another one is a really good one that's like a really, like, I guess basic one that you can kind of, like, you don't have to be involved with, like, really deeply involved with the club scene to really understand, is, like, this song called Bitch You Look Fierce. And a lot of people don't know, like, the history of the word fierce, or really understand, like, why people used to use it. I see a lot of gay men kind of rebel against the term fierce because they associate it with flamboyant gay men. But at the same time, I actually really think it's, for one, I think it's everything that I've ever imagined. But part of it is that fierce can also be an insult, and it's kind of used, oh, you know what? I just went in a gigantic circle, didn't I? Yes, I did. Ow. Get out of here. Ah, let me go. No! Let me go. Okay. Anyway, fierce can also be an insult. Like, the whole deal with the song Bitch You Look Fierce is that the whole reason people started using fierce was because it's also it's a compliment, but it's also kind of a backhanded insult for a certain group of people, because when you call someone fierce, the implication isn't only that you're very intense, but it's also that it can also imply that you're a horrible slobbering monster. That you're fierce as in you look like a monster, or that you're very scary, and not in the cute way, so to speak. And that's basically what the basis of the song is that the person who's singing it, Jade Electra, is basically saying, "Oh, bitch, you look fierce," and she's really implying, through the song, she kind of breaks it down. She's implying that the person she's insulting actually just looks hideous, and that she means fierce in the not nice way. But at the same time, it's a thing that a certain group of people commonly says, and so she kind of plays with that, which I really like, is that, because there are always people. See, this kind of clashes with some of my views with, like, I guess, feminism and stuff, and just being nice to people in general, but at the same time I can really appreciate it. But the whole deal is, do you want to die? Get out of here. The whole deal is that, like, it's decidedly, you can know, I mean, I know a few people who, or I have known a few people, not now really. The gay people I hang out with now are a lot different from what I used to hang out with, who really think they're all that, but at the same time, they're actually just very, not unattractive people, but very not nice, not nice human beings who really aren't even, who are really just really full of themselves, and they're like, oh, I'm so fierce. And at the same time, it's just very interesting to me that you can take that, like, someone who's, like, really self-absorbed and be like, oh yeah, you really do look fierce, you look like a horrible monster. So I just find that very interesting. So what do I need to, you know what? Let's try to take the other path. There we go, okay. We're gonna go up this time. So that's why I really like, Bitch You Look Fierce. It's a really good bitch track. I recommend you get into it. And then there's Why Are You Gagging? And some bitch tracks can get really, really, like, almost want to say intimate. Like, huh. You know what? I probably need to walk on top of these. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So, but, like, it's people kind of taking out beefs with each other in a decidedly socially acceptable way. It's a lot like voguing, actually. Although there is a lot of overlap with the voguing community and, god damn it, the voguing community and, where is, oh, you know what I can do? No, I can't do that. Okay. Shit, I shouldn't have went this way. The voguing community and the community who does bitch tracks, which kind of makes sense because a lot of it is habitated, or, a lot of the habitat is shaped by drag queens, so it makes a lot of sense. But in any case, like, in Jade Electra's other song, Why Are You Gagging? It's basically a read of a lot of other people who do bitch tracks, and the intro is really, really, like, it's everything I ever imagined. Like, she specifically calls out, like, several people who are, like, not club famous, but, like, underground famous, kind of. Franklin Fuentes, a person named Gerlina, and someone else, I think Heather Lee West or something? I forget who they are, but, or, I forget the last if it's Heather Lee West or not, but... Huh. Oh, you know what? This makes a lot of sense. So what I can probably... What I can probably do is, if I'm fast enough, I can actually set off a bomb here. And then run to the other side. Damn it. Damn it. Huh, this might be rough. I might actually need the key to do this. I'm gonna actually go ahead and cut the video here, because I'm gonna risk looking at the map, but I'll catch y'all in a bit, and I'll continue this conversation. Thanks for watching.